Welcome back to Building Together, everyone. Today we are talking about the brand new Ideas table football set that was announced just yesterday. This set comes in at over 2,000 pieces, 22 minifigs, for a retail price of $250. Now I'm going to start off by talking about a couple things that I like about this set. First, I like that it comes from a competition. It was the We Love Sports contest on the LEGO Ideas platform, and it won the grand prize last summer. And the original submission was large. It had an 11v11 football match, soccer match, depending on your country. And it was going to be an interesting set. I was looking forward to seeing what it looked like. I was skeptical as to whether or not I would buy it, but wanted to wait until the pictures were released. Now that we have pictures, one of the things that I like about it is the overall look. The goals, I think, look very great with the snot techniques. I like the way that they keep the scores. Those pegs look like they're really nice and creative in how they're done. The knobs to turn the axles to control the players, I think those look good as well, and I like the blue and red trim. But there are a couple things that really frustrate me and baffle me about this set. The first thing that's frustrating is that LEGO, when they accepted this set as a grand prize, accepted it based on a digital submission. In other words, it hadn't been built out of LEGO bricks. And this created a significant problem. Now, Brickset posted a couple of articles that have comments from the set designers, and it addresses two things, or they address two things. The first one is the scale downsize, and what they found was that when they created a large-scale 11v11 foosball table, it would get destroyed. The Technic axles would bend, occasionally snap. Even the Technic bricks, when they were building the walls, would get warped, and it was a nightmare. In fact, they even mentioned that they considered canceling the set. So my first frustration is not that they chose a foosball table, but they chose a digital submission when the key part of the set was functionality. A foosball table is not a foosball table if it doesn't work. That was part of the appeal of the set, and they couldn't do it the way that it was submitted. And I think that's a big problem of how they selected this set. In the end, we have a 5-on-5 match. It's the goalkeeper between two defenders in the back row by the goal. And I'm going to be honest, it doesn't really look all that appealing as a functioning set. The second thing that frustrates me is that they include not 10 minifigs, as you might think with 5-on-5, but they include 22 minifigs, plus an additional 22 heads and an additional 21 wigs, meaning you're basically getting enough accessories to create 44 different minifigs. Now, I know you can switch up the heads and the hair pieces and all that stuff and get an endless number of permutations, but these extra pieces, why? What's the point? Now, in the other article on Brickset, they talk about how they wanted to continue promoting diversity and inclusivity, and I get that. I'm all for that. With LEGO being an international product, they are selling to markets all over the world, and I understand in some cases you might want to try using skin tone minifigs rather than the traditional yellow minifigs for a non-licensed set. I get that. But this feels to me similar to some of the other sets that I've been critical of lately, like the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express, like the Black Panther bust, like the trolley on the Holiday Main Street. That I really like that set, by the way. It's a very good set, and the trolley's a fun build, but you have these sets that include significant pieces a number of pieces that don't actually make the set all that much better. They don't add something where you say, wow, I really wish they had that trolley in this downtown Main Street set. I really wish they had an extra 22 minifigs or whatever it is, 12 minifigs plus heads and hair pieces for this foosball table. What was their market research on this? I'm fine with LEGO taking a risk. That's what companies have to do. Look, LEGO took a risk way back in 2007 when they decided to release modular buildings for the first time. They took a risk in signing up for a license for the first time in 1999 when they started their partnership with Star Wars. They've taken risks that have worked out. They've also taken risks that haven't, like the video sets. But what exactly was the thought process going into including those other than diversity and inclusion? Because here's the reality. Adding all those additional accessories, printed pieces, adds to the cost. And at $250 at the same time that LEGO is increasing their prices for sets where sets have been hit the hardest, this just makes no sense to me at all. And so I'm going to be honest, this really is baffling to me. And any positive virtues of this set just get drowned out by this consistent attempt by LEGO to add things that I really don't care about or want in these sets. This could have been a $200 set. And I still wouldn't get it, but I'd understand, 2,300 pieces, roughly $200, maybe $210, $220. I don't know how much those additional accessories cost, but that's fine. Get rid of the hands on the Black Panther bust, make it cheaper. Get rid of the trolley on the Holiday Main Street, make it $80, $85, and people, I think, will be happy with that. Nobody is saying, wow, I wish I had these extra minifigs to sit on a bench, a mini build of a bench that, according to the press release, stores the extra pieces that come in the set. Why? Just don't provide them. I don't need a container for this. This is unnecessary and it's adding to the cost to an already expensive item. So I'm not going to buy this, and I'm wondering, honestly, are you going to buy this? Comment down below. If you think I'm way off base here, let me know what you think, because honestly, this is just getting a little ridiculous. It's if LEGO has a price point in mind before they start creating the set, and then they'll say, okay, where are we at with the set as it's finished? Oh, we're at $200. We need to add $50 worth of random stuff to the set. Let's do it with minifig heads in here. What do we need? An extra $100, $75 on the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express. We're only at $425, trying to get to $500. Oh, let's add a ton of pieces on the track, brick-built track. This is a problem for collectors like me who are on a budget, which I think is most people that collect LEGO. All right, that's my rant about this set. It's a reaction. Again, I like some of the looks to it, but overall, the two negatives that I mentioned just drown out those positives, and I am not going to be getting the set, even if it was marked off considerably. Hope you liked this video. A little bit of a tirade, but, I just had to share that, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are adding subscribers every single day, so getting your support would be fantastic. And always remember to keep building together.